Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and thought, when did I start disappearing? The clothes are the same, the routine is the same, but somehow the spark feels dimmer. Maybe dresses that once felt effortless now look fussy, or the latest trends feel like costumes. Perhaps you're torn between not wanting to look like you're trying too hard and not wanting to feel invisible. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and the solution is simpler than you've been told. Imagine stepping out today looking quietly expensive, lifted, and unmistakably you, without chasing trends or starting from scratch. 10 smart accessories can do it. You're watching Golden After 60, a space where elegance meets ease and style celebrates the woman you've become. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 10 transformative pieces that turn nice into undeniably polished with zero guesswork. If graceful, low-effort beauty is what you've been craving, gently tap subscribe and save this video so you can revisit the tips anytime. Ready? By the end, you'll see your wardrobe in a new light. Accessory number 1, the elegant watch. An elegant watch is the quiet hero of a polished look. The piece that instantly reads refined without saying a word. Even when you're in a crisp tee, relaxed denim, or a breezy linen dress, a well-chosen watch pulls the whole outfit into focus, the way a picture frame makes the art feel complete. It's timeless in every sense. A classic round or rectangular face, clean lines, and a quality strap that sits comfortably on the wrist, signaling taste, steadiness, and ease. Beyond the aesthetics, a watch communicates something deeper about the woman who wears it. It tells the world you value your time and the time of others, that you move through the day with intention rather than urgency. There's a psychological effect at play here. We instinctively associate timekeeping with reliability and self-respect. The watch becomes your subtle signature, a reminder that you're not chasing the clock. You're directing it with the calm authority that comes from experience. Science meets perception in interesting ways, too. In social settings, people tend to rate those wearing refined, minimal watches as more dependable and organized, a halo effect linked to how we read signals of discipline. That tiny circle on your wrist shapes first impressions before you say a word. Much like posture or eye contact. It doesn't need diamonds or a status logo to do this work. The message is in the restraint. Understatement, especially after 60, often reads as the most luxurious choice of all. I still remember the classic gold tone watch I received at my 60th birthday party. The next morning, I slipped it on with a simple linen shirt I'd worn 100 times, and somehow the shirt felt new. Elevated, almost luminous. Every glance at my wrist became a moment of gratitude, a little nudge to savor the day and protect my energy. That watch didn't change who I was. It amplified what was already there. Clarity, warmth, and a steady rhythm I trust. If you're choosing one today, go for a clean dial that's easy to read and pair it with a leather or metal strap in gold, silver, or rose gold. Neutral tones that play nicely with everything. You don't need a designer name to look exquisite. Many affordable, minimalist brands deliver that quiet luxury feel beautifully. If you're used to a chunky, sporty style, try swapping in a slim, elegant profile for a week and notice how differently your outfits land, and how confidently you move through your day. Accessory number 2, stylish sunglasses. Sunglasses are the quickest way to add attitude and polish to anything you wear. Slip on a great pair and even a white tee and jeans read intentional, not accidental. Like the elegant watch we covered earlier, the right frames say, "I planned this," without you having to say a word or touch your makeup. They also work on a deeper level. Sunglasses create a gentle sense of mystery and confidence, your own little shield. They frame the eyes, soften fatigue, and create a clean, graphic line that photographs beautifully. When you decide who gets access to your gaze, You reclaim energy and presence. That small boundary invites curiosity while keeping you in charge. Psychology backs up the effect. In body language research, people in well-chosen sunglasses are perceived as more self-possessed and higher status. Partly because the eyes are protected and micro-reactions are less readable. That subtle barrier gives you time to respond rather than react. The minute you feel less exposed, your posture lifts and your walk says you know where you're going. I felt it myself at a garden party last summer. I grabbed my tortoiseshell cat-eye shades on my way out the door, nothing fancy. Within minutes, conversations found me. Strangers seemed more drawn in, not because I hid, but because the glasses created a calm, confident aura. I didn't feel like a woman winding down after dinner. I felt like a movie star at 11 p.m. For the most timeless look, stick with classic silhouettes, aviator, cat-eye, or round. Each one has decades of staying power and pairs with everything from linen shirts to knit dresses. Let the frame complement your features. Slightly upswept corners can lift the face, while a rounded lens softens sharper angles. If they are comfortable, you'll actually wear them. Neutral tones are forever. Black reads sleek, tortoise brings warmth, and both work year-round. Choose quality lenses with true UV protection and, if you can, polarized options to cut glare. Designer logos aren't required. Clean lines and crisp lenses do more for your look than any name ever could. Treat them like jewelry. A pretty case prevents scratches, keeps the shape, and extends their life. Make it a ritual. A quick lens wipe before you step out. A gentle return to the case when you come in. Caring for your accessories is part of the elegance they communicate. Accessory number 3, the silk scarf. After the quiet confidence of a beautiful watch and the instant polish of great sunglasses, the silk scarf is where your style starts to sing. It's the most versatile piece in a grown woman's wardrobe, able to elevate a simple tee and denim, refine a blazer, or soften a knit dress. All in a few graceful seconds. Beyond function, a scarf telegraphs creativity, resourcefulness, and a touch of artistry. It says you see clothing as a canvas, and you're not afraid to personalize it. One square of silk can shift a look from ordinary to intentional, and that intention reads as elegance without trying too hard. Think of French women who have long treated scarves like wearable art. You'll see them tied to wool berets, looped through the handles of a structured bag, or tossed across a boucle coat with that effortless. Why didn't I think of that nonchalance? The scarf becomes a signature, an easy ritual that tells the world you dress with care. I remember a drizzly spring afternoon in Paris when I wrapped a small floral carré, French style, at the base of my neck. My outfit was nothing special. Soft sweater, dark jeans, flats, but the scarf's drape transformed it into something gallery-worthy. Strangers smiled, compliments landed, and I felt I could float over every cobblestone. There's psychology at play. Color and pattern influence mood and perception. A bias cut silk that moves when you move brings life to the face and eyes. Draping draws the eye along diagonal lines that flatter the neckline and shoulders, creating quiet harmony and an aura of sophistication. That's why a well-placed scarf feels like a poet's flourish at the end of a sentence. Subtle, intentional, and powerful. It's punctuation for your outfit, the kind that makes people lean in and notice the woman, not just the clothes. Start by mastering 3 simple ties you'll actually use. A neat neck knot for polish, a soft hair tie for playful femininity, and an easy purse accent for days when your outfit needs a lift but your neck doesn't. Choose prints you'll reach for on repeat, polka dots, stripes, or delicate florals, and add 1 scarf in a bold jewel tone to wake up your neutrals. That single pop becomes your conversation starter. And please don't fear color. Your confidence is what makes a scarf elegant, when you wear it like you mean it. The The scarf stops being an accessory and becomes your signature. Accessory number 4, the high-quality leather handbag. A high-quality leather handbag proves that function and beauty can share the same handle. It carries your day. Phone, glasses, lipstick, yet it also carries your message. The right bag finishes an outfit the way a frame completes a painting, useful, protective, and unmistakably a statement of taste. Beyond convenience, a well-made bag broadcasts clarity, order, and permanence. Its structure says you have a system for life's moving parts. Its leather hints at staying power. Think of it as portable intention, an everyday reminder that your time, your belongings, and your presence deserve a beautiful home. A structured silhouette with clean lines quietly tells the room you are prepared, thoughtful, and powerful. Zippered compartments keep essentials in their place, which spares you the frantic search and grants a calmer rhythm to the day. Organization isn't fussy. It's freedom disguised as hardware and stitching. Quality leather ages the way wisdom does, gaining depth, character, and a soft sheen that can't be faked. Every tiny mark becomes a postcard from your life. The museum visit, the weekend market, the flight to see grandkids. With care, the material grows richer as your story unfolds. When I retired from a busy career, I treated myself to a simple tan leather tote. No logo, no fuss. On its first outing, friends kept saying I looked so put together. What changed wasn't me. It was the quiet architecture on my shoulder. I felt grounded, intentional, ready for my next chapter. If you're choosing just one, make it genuine leather in a classic shape. Think tote, satchel, or top handle. And a neutral hue like black, chocolate, camel, or navy. Those choices multiply your wardrobe, slotting seamlessly beside denim, dresses, and coats while always reading polished, modern, and unmistakably adult. You don't need a loud emblem to look elevated. In fact, distinctive stitching, smooth zippers, even edge painting on the seams say far more about quality than a badge ever could. Let materials and construction do the talking, and your style reads confident instead of trying too hard. Make care a ritual. Wipe the surface after wear, rest the bag upright with fill to hold shape, and condition the leather a few times a year. The minutes you invest return as decades of beauty. One day, you won't just carry it. You'll pass it on like an heirloom of confidence. Accessory number 5, the pearl necklace. The pearl necklace is the definition of timeless elegance. Nothing else lifts a simple outfit. White tee and jeans, a cashmere crewneck, a black sheath, the way a strand of pearls does. The soft luster flatters every skin tone, adds quiet light near the face, and whispers sophistication without screaming for attention. For women who want polish without pretense, pearls are the shortcut. Refined at brunch, appropriate in the boardroom, and luminous at any evening event. They never date, they simply glow. Pearls also carry a deeper message, purity and resilience. They are a gentle reminder that grace and grit can live in the same necklace. When you clasp a strand, you're not pretending to be younger. You're choosing to be truer. After 60, that matters, pearls say. I've learned from my seasons, and I'm still radiant. They frame the face with softness, but the story they tell is powerful. Beauty born from patience, pressure, and persistence. There's science inside the symbolism. A pearl forms when an irritant enters the oyster. Layer by layer, nacre builds a smooth, reflective surface. That nacre doesn't just shine, it diffuses light. The effect is like a soft focus filter near the jawline and collarbone, subtly flattering skin and smoothing edges in photographs and in person. That's why pearl sheen reads as glow rather than glitter. It's calm, even, and refined. More candlelight than spotlight, and it harmonizes with silver or gold hardware you already own. At my daughter's graduation, I wore a simple strand my grandmother gave me decades ago. Standing in that sea of caps and gowns, I felt 3 generations clasped at my collarbone. Her steady courage, my years of becoming, my daughter's bright beginning. Every hug, every photo, every burst of applause seemed to travel through that little loop of memory and meaning. Pearls can be jewelry, yes, but they are also heirlooms of feeling. They collect our milestones and keep them close to the heartbeat. Versatility is the final reason they'll earn permanent residency in your wardrobe. Wear a classic princess length for everyday polish, double a longer strand to frame a V-neck, not a rope for drama, or wrap the strand around your wrist as a bracelet. Layer pearls with a delicate chain for modern balance, or pair a single strand with denim for effortless high-low. Cultured and high-quality synthetic options offer the same elegant effect without the luxury price tag. Proof that true sophistication isn't about cost, it's about choice. Accessory number 6, the classic brooch. Brooches are the quiet sophisticates of a jewelry box, so often underestimated because they don't jingle or flash, yet they deliver instant polish the moment they are pinned. On a blazer lapel, at the neckline of a blouse, or centered on a knit dress, a well-chosen brooch finishes an outfit the way a period completes a sentence. It suggests taste without trying, and for women in our golden after 60 community, it signals that you understand proportion, heritage, and restraint, the hallmarks of real elegance. Think of a brooch as your signature. Tiny, personal, unforgettable. Because it sits above the heart or at the shoulder, it naturally draws the eye to your face and posture, creating a focal point that feels intentional, even in the most minimal look. Say, a black crewneck and tailored trousers. A sculptural brooch reads like a designer detail. That's the power of small scale done right. It's punctuation for your style, a discreet exclamation mark that never shouts. Brooches also carry memory like few other accessories. Maybe yours is your mother's floral pin from a church Easter, or a vintage enamel butterfly you found at a Saturday flea market. These pieces hold stories in their metal and enamel. They remember hands, weddings, moves, and milestones. When you wear them, you're not just accessorizing. You're wearing a timeline. People don't merely say, "That's pretty." They ask, "What's the story?" Placing a brooch can feel like a tiny ritual, and rituals change how we move through the day. On the left lapel, it reads classic. Near the collarbone, it softens the face. On a beret, scarf, or even a structured tote, it becomes playful and modern. Try asymmetry to give a simple outfit energy, or cluster 2 complementary pins for a curated gallery wall effect. That moment you pause, align the pin, and catch your reflection is story building in real time. I inherited a vintage gold tone brooch dotted with little pearls from my aunt. One morning, I fastened it at the neckline of a plain cream blouse before meeting friends for brunch. The blouse didn't change. I did. My shoulders rolled back. I felt tethered to her wisdom, like I was carrying her good manners into the day. Every compliment landed less like praise and more like a relay baton. Her grace passing through me to someone new. When you choose a brooch, reach for timeless motifs. Floral, geometric, or your initial, so it feels like you, not a costume. Place it on a lapel over a scarf or on a sweater. Let it anchor a silk square or cinch a wrap dress where a button once was. Don't be afraid to mix metals. A gold brooch against a silver chain reads modern and intentional, the way a great room mixes woods and finishes. Scale it to your frame, protect delicate fabrics with a thin felt backing, and give pieces a quick check so clasps stay secure. Hunt for treasures at estate sales, antique fairs, and consignment shops. Price does not equal presence, and some of the most charming pins cost less than lunch. Treat your brooches like heirlooms in training. Store them in soft pouches, rotate them often, and let each one carry a chapter of your story forward. Accessory number 7, gold or silver bracelet. A delicate bracelet is the fastest way to add quiet luxury without shouting for attention. Think of it as the final brushstroke on a painting, subtle, confident, and absolutely intentional. Whether you lean gold or silver, a slim chain or sleek bangle instantly refines everything from a cardigan and jeans day to a simple black dress at dinner. The shine at your wrist catches light in motion, and that soft glimmer reads as polished and put together in every setting. Beyond sparkle, a bracelet draws the eye to the story your hands are already telling. We talk with our fingers, we comfort with a touch, we celebrate with a toast. Jewelry placed at the wrist becomes a highlight reel for those moments, turning ordinary gestures into little expressions of style. It's why a delicate piece often looks more expensive than it is. The design doesn't compete. It complements the language your hands already speak. Psychologically, the hands carry more social volume than we realize. The way you cradle a coffee cup, sign your name, or greet someone with a warm wave communicates ease and presence before a single word lands. A fine bracelet acts like a frame. Clean lines, a soft curve, a hint of shine. That organizes those micro movements into something readers of body language perceive as grace. You feel it. 2. The weight against your skin is a quiet cue to slow down and be intentional. I noticed this during a long conversation with a close friend at a neighborhood cafe. As I folded my arms and listened, her eyes flicked to my wrist, resting for a moment on a slender silver chain I'd almost forgotten I had on. Nothing flashy, no charms, just a smooth line of light. The mood softened. The piece warmed the moment without stealing it, as if the bracelet had nodded gently. You're here, fully. Sometimes elegance is less about being seen and more about being felt. When you choose one, keep it classic. A fine cable chain or a smooth bangle plays well with everything, and plated metals often deliver the same visual payoff as solid gold or sterling at a friendlier price. Let tones echo rather than match. Gold with champagne hues, silver with cool grays, and mix textures with intention, pairing one glossy piece with something brushed or lightly hammered. Stack sparingly, minding clatter and comfort, and size to your wrist so the bracelet skims rather than swims. That's confident layering. Refined, effortless, and unmistakably you. Accessory number 8. The leather belt with elegant buckle. A leather belt is the quiet miracle worker of a wardrobe. Slip it on, and a loose top and easy pants become an outfit with intention. It creates a clean visual line between pieces, adds polish in seconds, and turns "I got dressed" into "I'm styled." Beyond tidying an outfit, a belt sculpts silhouette and presence. It gathers fabric where you choose, draws the eye to your strongest line, and signals self-containment. Your clothes aren't wearing you, you're directing them. That small band says, I decide the shape of this look, and people feel that confidence. From a fashion psychology view, cinching the waist instead of letting garments hang communicates structure, boundaries, and poise. It creates a subtle S-curve that reads as balanced and intentional, lowers visual clutter, and clarifies proportion. The message is effortless. You know where your center is, and your outfit reflects it. The buckle functions like punctuation for the whole ensemble. A classic, low-profile buckle whispers refinement and frames the look. A slightly bolder shape can be the focal point that energizes neutrals. Because hardware catches light, the buckle becomes the lens through which the outfit is read. Sleek if minimal, spirited if sculptural. One Sunday, I pulled on a flowing tunic for coffee and a walk, then added a brown leather belt. In the mirror, the change felt instant. I stood taller. That tiny act, gathering fabric with purpose, made me feel like the heroine of a new chapter. The day didn't change. I did. Choose genuine leather in a medium width and a neutral color to maximize versatility. Real leather molds to your body, develops a soft patina, and holds its shape without cracking. Shades like black, espresso, cognac, or tan pair with almost everything, and echoing the tone in shoes or a bag ties the story together. Let the buckle feel elegant and understated. Smooth, rounded rectangles, ovals, or streamlined horseshoe shapes read timeless. Brushed or softly polished finishes feel luxe without shouting. Skip oversized logos and fussy engravings. If you wear mixed metals, repeat each tone once elsewhere, on a watch, bezel, or earring. For harmony, mind proportion so the belt serves your frame and intention. At the natural waist, it defines curves. Slightly higher can visually lengthen legs. Over a cardigan, it reigns in volume with grace. With dresses, a slimmer width keeps flow. With high-rise trousers, medium width anchors, aim for snug, comfortable, and deliberate. Accessory number 9. Refined earrings. Studs, hoops, or a soft drop. Earrings work because they frame the face. The first place people look, and they play with light right where it matters most. A refined pair bounces brightness toward your eyes, softens shadows along the cheekbones, and creates a subtle lift. Think of them as tiny spotlights that flatter your features. When the proportions are right, even a casual tee and cardi feel finished, and your smile reads clearer and more confident. There's also a bit of psychology at play. Our brains are drawn to symmetry and small, gentle sparkle near the eyes because it signals energy and health. A petite drop that moves just a touch makes expressions seem warmer and more engaging, like punctuation for your personality. Overly heavy or fussy pieces can drag the eye down, but polished simplicity. Pearl studs, slim hoops, or a delicate teardrop keeps attention where you want it. On your eyes, my friend Alina swore she looked tired no matter what she wore. We tried one quiet change: petite pearl studs for daytime and delicate gold hoops for dinners. The next week, her coworkers kept asking if she'd slept better or changed skincare. She hadn't. What changed was light, proportion, and intention. The earrings brightened her gaze, lifted her expression, and made hallway hellos feel friendlier. It wasn't dramatic, just the right detail in the right place. And it worked overnight. Choosing well comes down to a few simple guides. Match shape to face. Elongated drops or slim verticals flatter round faces. Round studs or soft hoops balance longer faces. Teardrops echo the lines of heart or inverted triangle shapes. Mind undertone. Warm complexions glow in gold, champagne, or bronze. Cool complexions shine in silver, white gold, or platinum finishes. Keep scale in check so pieces complement, not overwhelm, especially if you wear glasses. For date night, keep classic studs in your bag and add a small ear jacket or climber for instant evening polish. When in doubt, pearls or tiny pavé studs act like a soft focus filter, whispering elegance instead of shouting for attention. Let your earrings echo the metal of your watch or bracelet from earlier sections for quiet harmony. And keep hair tucked or softly swept so the light can do its work. One thoughtful pair can change how your whole face reads: confident, bright, and beautifully you. Accessory number 10. Elegant shoes, pointed flats or low block heels. Shoes anchor your outfit's message before anyone registers your earrings or handbag. A sleek silhouette at ground level tells the world you got dressed on purpose. When the toe is refined and the lines are clean, everything above reads more intentional, more elegant, and instantly more elevated. Supportive, well-made shoes quietly coach your posture. Shoulders relax, your stride evens out, and your steps land with calm certainty. That physical ease is contagious. People read it as poise and credibility. A shoe that supports your arch and cushions your heel doesn't just feel better. It telegraphs confidence without you saying a word. I used to save my good shoes for weddings and holidays. Then I realized every day is one. I switched to almond and pointed toe flats with cushioned insoles, and even my jeans and cardigan mornings looked finished. A neighbor stopped me at the market to ask if I'd just come from a lunch date. I hadn't. My shoes did the talking. Start with silhouette magic. A pointed or almond toe elongates the line of the leg without adding height, so you get that long, lean look while keeping your balance. The secret is proportion. A gentle taper at the toe reads modern and sleek, yet still leaves room for comfort across the forefoot. Put comfort first and refuse to compromise. Low block heels offer stability with a hint of lift. Supportive flats deliver all-day ease when they include proper arch support and a soft, breathable lining. Leather uppers are your friend. They mold to your unique foot over time and only look better as they break in. Be strategic with color. New-to-you shades blend with your skin tone and visually lengthen the leg. Black, navy, or cognac land as polished in almost every setting, from brunch to boardroom. If you crave a little flair, try a subtle patent sheen or textured leather like Saffiano or Pebble. Both resist scuffs and read quietly luxe. Treat your shoes like the investment they are. Rotate pairs so they can breathe, use rubber half soles for grip and longevity, and tuck a travel-size leather conditioner in your bag for quick touch-ups. Well-kept shoes whisper wealth. They are the quiet detail that makes the whole look ring true. If your outfit feels almost there, change the shoes. The right pair reshapes your silhouette, steadies your posture, and lifts your mood. So you don't just look composed. You move through the day like it was designed for you. Elegance after 50 and 60 isn't a costume. It's a conversation you have with yourself, one accessory at a time. Start small and intentional. Choose a single piece. A brooch that feels like a signature or a quiet, elegant watch, and let it carry your story this week. As the days unfold, build consciously. Add a silk scarf that lights up your face or a leather handbag that brings calm to every errand. Care for what you choose. Clean, condition, and store with respect, because these pieces are growing older with you, gathering patina and memory. Most of all, notice how you feel. Confidence is cumulative. Every well-chosen detail is a gentle reminder of your value, your taste, your presence. If today's guide sparked ideas, pass the glow along. Subscribe to Golden After 60. Tap like to keep these lessons on your radar, and tell me in the comments which accessory you're claiming as your signature. Bonus points if there's a story behind it. I read every note. Until we meet again. Remember, you're not just aging, you're flourishing. Stay golden, stay bold, and shine on.